Hi, welcome to Play Along. Today we're going to try and answer the question, is checkers a science? To answer this question, we're going to use our imagination and have a famous scientist to help us.
Mr. Einstein, what is your theory?
The theory of relativity.
No, your theory on checkers. Is it a science?
Well, let's look at this problem here. What are we looking for?
White to move and win?
Okay. To answer this, I will use a practice board. Maybe remove some of these pieces. Now in this position it's red's move. White comes here, red comes here, white comes here, white to move and win.
Thank you, Mr. Einstein. Let's ask Mr. Checker-Cycle what happened here.
Hi. We've seen that the famous scientist made this position. He reduced it to the elements. Okay, but let's try to make it more in checker terms. We have a problem here by Joe Charles, the famous Welsh composer. White to play and win. Now in this position, we see that red is going down the board and white is going up the board. Okay, now it's white to move and win. We just adjust this. Now the first thing we do is count the pieces. As we see here, white has 7 pieces and red has 6 pieces. So we know that red needs to get a checker back. So he is forced to play and always trying to win a checker back. White's first move is 32 to 28. He's attacking his checker. He's squeezing. Red goes 13 to 9. He's attacking the checker. White jumps. Red jumps. Now red is threatening to come in here. When white jumps, red would jump too, and he'd get his checker back. So white comes in here and exchanges. When you're up a checker, it's always good to exchange, and plus he avoids the threat. Red jumps. White jumps. Here in this case, now red's plan is to try to get his checker back. So he comes here and attacks this checker. He's squeezing this checker. The checker cannot move here because red will come in there and win one of them. He'll attack 2 pieces. So white comes here. Now red continues his attack. He goes behind this checker. This is called a press when you attack from behind. So white comes in here. Now white's moving here. He gets a king, but he's moving there for a reason, which you will see later. Red now comes in here. He's attacking this check and squeezing. Now the interesting part about this is if white goes in here, red would come in here. These 2 checkers would be attacked simultaneously, which is a breach. And red would win his checker back. So white doesn't move here. White comes here. A fine move based on his plan. Red jumps. White gives red another checker. Red jumps. White gives red another checker. Red has to jump. Now white has these 3 checkers lined up. That was his plan. When it comes here, when red jumps, white jumps 3. Red comes here, white comes here, red comes here, white to move and win. Now, checkers a science. Checkers, if you play with the ideas, you have a lot of ideas, you can make a checker game into science. You also, with ideas, can make a checker game into art. But mainly, with ideas, you can make a checker game fun. Thank you for watching this video.